I am Darkside Phil. Oh my god.
I really need to make this fucking money.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money. I'm done. Why am I poisoning? What? Why am I toxic?
That was fucking
Why am I toxic?
That was fucking
Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a loser. Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a loser.
I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Why are you doing this to me? I just can't do it. Real talk, why? Anybody who says they have Apple Art. Anybody who says they have Apple Art. We made $1 and lost 1 subscriber. So you guys earn 3 minutes of commercials. I don't spill my fingers. I touch my face. Did something that's a twitch. Did something that's a twitch. Got no bitch in my blood. 0 bitch in my blood. Honestly, straight lie in people's faces. I don't spill my fingers, right?
That was my depression. I need that money. Pay my bills, electric bill, the internet bill. That was my depression. I need that money. Pay my bills, electric bill, the internet bill. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I just can't do it.
But why are you doing this to me?
I just can't do it. Why am I toxic?
That was fucking
Why am I toxic?
That was fucking
Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a loser. Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a loser.
I'll admit it. I'm not letting my kids die. I'm somebody that thought I could fix this, and I'm starting to think about having to eat my neighbor. I'm gonna haul him up by a chain. I will eat your ass. I'll do it. You think I like sizing up my neighbor? Gonna chop his ass up. My children are going hungry. I will eat your ass. Oh, eat your ass. I'm literally looking at my neighbors now and going, I will eat your ass. I will eat your ass. Oh, eat your ass. My superpower is being honest, and I will eat your ass. I will eat your ass. Oh, eat your ass. That's why I want the globalists to know. I will eat your ass. I will eat your ass. Oh, eat your ass. I've extrapolated this out, and I will eat your ass.
I learned a lot. And I learned that, I learned a lot. Anyway, Bo is associated here. Anyway, the point I want to make is, I learned so much. I learned so much. I learned black, white, all colors, all backgrounds, but I mean, come on, man. Men, women, gay, straight, everyone deserves a shot, you know. Come on, man. You know the thing. You know what I mean? You know the thing. You know what I mean? Come on, man. What I have to do is I have to continue talking about the things. Come on, man. I came down here because I remember the first bumper sticker I saw. I learned that I got hairy legs that turned blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight and then watch the hair come back up again. So I learned about kids jumping on my lap, not about kids jumping on my lap. Oh, I'm in trouble. What are we nuts? Dead. You know, come on, man. Give me a little break here. Get a life. Taking cocaine or not? What do you think? Huh? Come on, man. Black, white, all colors, all backgrounds, but I mean, come on, man. Men, women, gay, straight, everyone deserves a shot, you know. Come on, man. You know the thing. You know what I mean? You know the thing. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black. Come on, man. and he ran a bunch of bad boys. I can hardly wait to meet with that guy who is the stable genius. Come on, man. I am very willing to let the public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness. Come on, man. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids, wealthy kids. Come on, man. I mean, come on. Take a look at the record. I know a lot of weed smokers. Come on, man. Black, white, all colors, all backgrounds, but I mean, come on, man. Men, women, gay, straight, everyone deserves a shot, you know. Come on, man. You know the thing. You know what I mean? You know the thing. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Why the hell would I take a test? I am, come on, man.
Joe Biden was here right now, what would you tell him?
I'd tell him eat and stick the American flag in his fucking ass because he's a fucking traitor, son of a bitch, old fucking feeble-minded fucking lord. And Donald Trump is my nigga.
Now remember, you have no regard for human life, most especially women, because they have the organs that you wish that you had. So you want to make a suit from them.
Welcome everybody. How y'all doing tonight? I have a few topics to talk about. I don't think we'll go for 4 hours again. I'm hoping we don't. But I do want to jump into some of these. And I got some more things that weren't in the actual title as well. But gosh, where should we honestly begin? We have black gay Velma, who's apparently not gay, and that's pissed off the fan shippers, which I hate these people. They're like human fucking scum. But yeah, I guess they're very mad. So I just find the whole thing dumb. Like literally fucking Scooby-Doo characters. Dude, Vic, how you doing tonight, man? Because
I'm doing good. Just give me 1 second. I got an echo to-do list.
I think he's watching the stream. Thank you, man. But like,
yeah. Because you literally hit me up last second. I was like, oh shit, hold on.
Well, I sent it in the group chat. I'm like, here, guys, the link for tonight. You're in that channel, Vic. But I'll start sending your.
Sorry, I can't always.
I will start sending. Well, yes, you should. You should. Okay, because I barely check that group chat. I barely type in that group chat. So I need you there 24/7 in case I, decide to send something there. Okay? I think that that's not that much to ask. I think it's fair.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. I'm glad we're on the same page. How you doing tonight, man?
Dude, I'm doing good, man. I tell you, dude, I had a long weekend. I tell you, dude. Funny thing is, right after our stream, I literally was getting ready to head to New York Comic-Con for 2 days.
Oh shit! You went to New York? Wait, are you going or you?
No, it happened this past weekend. Yeah, I already went.
Oh, okay. How was that?
Yeah. Oh, it was fun for what I managed to do. I went there for like Friday and Saturday because that's really all would I don't want to spend too much from going all 4 days.
Wait, New York Comic Con is in NYC or is this a different?
Yeah, no, it's literally in NYC.
Okay. Because listen, I've never cared about the East Coast because I lived in California my entire life. But now that I'm in the Midwest, I have to pay some attention to what happens. Yeah. Oh man, is it like San Diego Comic Con where it's just like totally commercial and there's barely anything to do with comic books?
Not entirely. There's actually a good chunk of comic book stuff there. I mean, like it is the biggest comic convention on the East Coast, but it still relatively has comics there and stuff. Like, I mean, it has a bunch of other stuff like anime and a bunch and everything else.
Well, yeah. I think everything has that now.
I mean, a lot of the comic pros were in the artist alley, but like there was a good chunk on the comic stuff on the show floor as well.
I was just curious about it because I remember I literally hated going to the San Diego Comic Con one year, and they were advertising. What's that show? Bones, right? The fucking. Do you know the show I'm talking about? It's got nothing to do with comic. It's an entertaining show. Okay, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but like It's got literally nothing at all in any way, shape, or form to do with fucking comic books. And this was like this big fucking panel at San Diego Comic-Con that year. And I'm going, why? Literally fucking why? Like, I understand anime and I understand manga because you have a ton of fucking crossover within those fandoms. I can understand even things like board games and comic books, right? Yeah. But why the fuck is this prime time legal procedural like fucking? I wouldn't even call it that because it's not. It's not a crime show. Like it's a good show. I'm not dissing the show, but like, why the fuck was this the highlight at fucking San Diego Comic-Con? Like, it should not have been there. But like, that's what it's become, right? It's all commercial. It's all fucking Hollywood. It's fucking garbage.
Yeah, man, but I tell you though, I ended up doing a lot for 2 days, but but it did also, it was a bit draining. It killed my feet a little bit, but I fully recovered from that, and I ended up spending a lot, like how we did at Anime Matsuri, but only for like 2 days compared to the 4 days we were there. So I ended up meeting a couple of guests there. I met Max Middleton, Robbie Damon, and I also met Ralph Malchi again, which was good. I met Ice-T, who
seriously? Okay, he was there. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, so I met them. Oh, here's a little side one. So here's the one I didn't think I'd run into. So Greg Abbey, voice of Yusei Fudo from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, was also there, which I thought was really interesting. So he had a low-key spot in the tabletop gaming floor, and they have their own floor for that stuff. So his was like literally around the corner, right as you enter there. And I thought it was funny how it was just in such a low key spot. So I met him, present briefly. I ended up getting a Stardust Dragon card signed by him, which I thought was pretty dope. I was like, oh, okay, why not? Yeah. And the voice of Joey was also there, but
wait. The American voice of Joey Wheeler was at the New York Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Tell me you got an autograph.
I wish I did. No,
fuck you.
No, I know. I wish I did.
You should have got it. You got a fucking signed Stardust Dragon. Your ass should have gotten a fucking Red Eyes Black Dragon, the best card, bar none. I love Red Eyes decks.
Well, I would say
in the card game, Red Eyes decks are like the funnest decks to play because Red Eyes Fusion, right? It just instantly you drop that fucking card and you fusion summon directly out of your deck, and those things are like, they got some pretty good effects. I love playing them. But like Joey Wheeler, right? You should have gotten a signed Jinzo, a signed Red Eyes, a signed fucking a signed Time Wizard, a signed Baby fucking Dragon. God damn it, man. You failed. You failed really bad on this one. I'm actually upset with you right now.
I'm sorry, dude, he wasn't there. But when I was talking with Greg Abbey, his booth was literally right next to his. But I didn't even he wasn't there. So I was like, dang, let me just go around something else, and I got distracted. But just side note. But before we actually get to things, I just want to say also,
what's up?
Fun time. But also met a couple Power Rangers actors too. Got them to sign my Shattered Grid comic. That was a little bonus. And I finally got a Spider-Man statue from.
Oh wait, hold on. Okay, because we'll just mention the Spider-Man statue, and then we're gonna move on. But I just have one question about the statue. What? Which Spider-Man is it? Is like main content Spider-Man? Is it MCU Spidey? Is it fucking Ultimate Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Okay, I like the PS4 Spidey.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, when I saw this one, because this was actually one I've been trying to get for a while, and I saw it at a vendor spot, and I was like, $100.
$100?
Yeah,
that's actually not bad.
Yeah, I know, and it's a small scale statue, which is what I've been trying to get. I've been looking for that model for a while, but it's just so hard to find nowadays without having to spend like over $100.
Well, when the game was out, those statues were what, like $60, $80?
Yeah, now they're like online. There's like over 100.
Well, yeah, and I think after the remaster on PC, that introduced the game to like a whole new market. But like, I actually really like it. I'm excited for the the second one. I think it's coming out next year.
Yeah, I'm just like, damn, it's so far away still.
Yeah. I'm wondering how they're going to do it, because in the original game, when you had to control Miles, the stealth sections in that game are not fun, right? The only time it becomes slightly entertaining is when you're playing Mary Jane and she's got the stun gun and you're just like one-shotting these fucking guys. And you're like, you're walking behind them, stun, fuck you, and it's super easy.
Yeah, that was funny.
And like
that was fun.
The Miles ones suck though, because he can't one-shot people, so he's got to actually play this horrible fucking stealth mechanic.
Yeah, all you literally have to do is distract people from not noticing you.
The Rhino one was a little bit more entertaining.
Oh
right?
yeah,
he's clever. Like stomping. Yeah, that was more fun. But I actually look forward to the idea of maybe being able to swap between them, because they do have pretty different skill sets. But I think they really need to tone back Miles's electricity powers.
Venom's powers.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, here's the thing. I get it. I'd say that too, because my God, in the Miles game, it was actually pretty fun to use those. But
it was, but it's like it's okay. That's a bit too much. Like he's a bit too overpowered for the fucking games. Because like, how would you? I guess you would switch to Peter, and Peter would use gadgets to make up for the fact that Miles just has this insanely overpowered venom mechanic.
Venom sting.
Yeah. And then we got to move on. Okay, because we could talk about fucking Spider-Man all night. I love Spider-Man.
Yeah, I do too.
But let's see. Well, first topic,
which is why I got something signed by Robbie Damon. So.
Okay, let me ask. First topic. Do you want to of the main topics, because I got other stuff to talk about, like the China's secret police station in New York City.
That's a fit.
That's an actual thing. Yes. There's also Hassan, who's being a massive pussy. Because he's terrified.
Is it talking about TwitchCon where he ended up yelling at his kid?
Okay. Fucking Hassan, Punch-a-Nazi Hassan, is terrified of fucking Sam Hyde. Everyone's asking him in TwitchCon about fucking Sam Hyde, and he takes it out on the one kid asking him, who's like half his fucking height. And I'm going, dude, like, you're a pussy. I mean, it's pretty clear, right? If you're smaller than him and he knows that he could actually like stand up to you, then he's gonna mouth off and be a big man. If he thinks that you could possibly damage him in any way, shape, or form, he's going to hide like a little bitch and keep hurling out insults at you. It's fucking great. But there's also the Nick Rekieta stuff, because he did get unbanned.
Oh, yeah.
I was
that was great. Yeah. We all knew that. I thought it was fucked up when it happened. But I'm just glad it got settled away very quickly.
Well, so here's the thing, though.
When he was generated Lawsuit drama.
Yeah, I've got the video that Yellow Flash shared from who is this person? We'll watch this later. But Divinity Said's channel.
Yeah, right before you hit me up, actually, I was actually watching Legal Mindset's stream about it.
Yeah, I heard what he said too. My thing is, Nick's been pretty upfront and fair with all these people. And I was listening to the one guy where he's like, well, he hasn't been like banned. It's up to YouTube to do what YouTube wants to do. And I was like, dude,
shit.
I was like, eat a dick, man. Eat a fucking dick. But you know what? Same energy. One day you're going to fuck up. YouTube's going to sit there and press their fucking foot down on your neck. And I'm just going to say, well, play by your own rules, bitch.
And how much you want to bet? How much you want to bet he's going to come back crying to Nick about it?
Oh, 100%. Right? Like, I mean, guys, I realized the error of my ways later. What happens to you, right? Fuck off, man. Fuck off. But, like, I guess the one that's really impressive is the Legal Bites chick.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I saw Drexel stream about it last night. Oh,
I stopped watching her channel because, like, I watched a couple of people. Too. I mean, mostly it was just I was just watching the Rekieta streams, right? But I remember I tuned into her channel when DUI guy was on, right? Because he was actually in the courthouse, and it was interesting hearing his opinion on things.
Johnny Depp trial.
Yeah. But I remember this whole fucking stupid ass drama because I couldn't remember who said what, but somebody had said something, and DUI guy is in the fucking what is it? The area where you basically like sit down, and he just has this shocked expression. And,
that was funny.
And she's like, we expect a level of professionalism when people represent. And I'm like, fucking shut the fuck up.
What you mean? That man's an attorney, but he's not.
First off, that's how I would have been. I think that's how most people were, because I can't remember what it was. I just remember at the time when it was said, everybody was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, everyone was like, damn.
Come on.
And DUI guy had like the funniest expression ever. It was like, oh man, look at that guy. even Camille Vasquez was trying to hold her giggles from that clip I saw.
Yeah, the attorneys were fucking smirking and laughing, right? You can't sit there and be like, oh, he's not acting like a professional, when the fucking attorneys are also giggling and cracking up, right?
Yeah, not to mention he's not the one being attorney representing on trial, so why should that even be a matter?
The way that she behaved, the way that she behaved and acted there, I was just like, fuck you, yeah. I'm out, fuck you. But now we see how it is with fucking Nick. Now we see how it is with this other guy too, and I'm just like, you know what, man? Yeah, it snakes, right? When they can use you to grow off of you, right, or use you in any way, shape, or form to benefit themselves, then they'll be there, right? Then they'll be there. 100%, they're going to be there. The moment you're in need and they could actually do something about it, well, then they don't want to get involved because there's risk involved for them now. Fuck off. Like all the way off. But then I heard about how like a lot of this is related to this DUI guy drama, because I guess Nick didn't have her fucking back, and I'm just like, why would he?
Nick stated his reasons. It's like, he doesn't want to get involved in that type of drama.
Why would anybody? Like, honestly, why would fucking anybody? But I figure it'll be fun to just have that clip or have that video, which has those clips put together. Yeah, versus watching an entire live stream. But the direct streams are fucking great.
Dude, I was watching.
Oh, yeah, he's just like fucking going off.
Yeah, I watched the stream like in its entirety last night. It was great.
Oh, dude, it's amazing. He just like,
especially when Nick got on.
Doesn't care. Yeah.
Yeah, so, man, when you have those two together on the stream, it can make you giggle for a while. Especially when they were talking about the TwitchCon stuff. But we can save that for later. But it's still, I thought that was funny. With Adriana Chechik.
Oh, yeah, that was great. I was like, that the first person who made the joke just had me fucking dying. Where it's like an actual article that was put out where it's like Adriana Chechik gets her back blown out. I'm like, oh god. Woman breaks her back, and like nobody but you can't resist it. Like, you have to make the joke. You have to. Former porn star blows her back out at TwitchCon. I mean, come on. Like, that's going to generate fucking clicks. You know it is. Yeah. Oh, but it was great. Okay. Not her actually breaking her back. Let's be real. TwitchCon
that sucks.
I think it's just more further indications that the people running that company are fucking children. I mean, there is no professionalism whatsoever. They run it like an actual porn company would, right? Except even sleazier and with less fucking care. All right, we're almost half an hour into the stream. Let's jump into the first topic. Since nobody in the chat picked, did you watch the new Bleach Crow? I haven't watched it yet. I heard it's available on Hulu. I should log in. I haven't watched it yet, Devin, but I'm planning to. Also, Margot said that they unsubbed from the fucking snake, and good job.
That's what you should do. I did. I did actually a couple minutes ago. Yeah, to be honest, I've watched two of her streams and I was like, this is kind of boring. And from there, just the only people I really watched from LawTube was, Nick, Nate, Legal Mindset, and Uncivil.
Oh yeah, it's on Kiss Anime. I'll just watch it on Kiss then. Or I mean, nobody. You guys, pirating is bad and illegal and bad, and nobody wants to do bad and illegal and bad things. So yes, Kiss Anime is bad and illegal and bad, but also I hear that it's a good time to go sailing the high seas, especially if you're a fan of Bleach. So, anyways, gay Velma has already been ruined. Like, when I started reading this...
What the hell? I was like, dude. I don't get why this is becoming a thing for the past year and a half.
I mean, you know what I fucking love, right? People are going, oh, the Mystery Incorporated show. We actually wanted her to be gay, but they wouldn't let us. And I'm like...
That's stupid, though.
I'm like...
It's like, why do you... She doesn't need to be that. And plus...
I was like...
when I saw the show itself... There was no indication of it whatsoever.
Oh no, there was. There was. The fact that she was awkward in her relationship with it sounds like the fucking Legend of Korra people where they're like, well, we always wanted her to be gay. It's like, then why did you put her into this three-way shit with this dude and have her chasing dick for like 2 to 3 seasons? Like, you did that. Nobody made you do that. You did it. Like, you do. And then like out of fucking nowhere at the very end they're like, oh, she's actually in a relationship, and they still didn't have the balls to actually do anything. Like not a kiss, they just go into a portal together holding hands. And I'm like, bro, I mean, you fucking pussied out in the biggest fucking way, shape and form. And I'm just going, when you tell me, well, actually, yes, she was in this relationship with Shaggy in the show, and yes, we still gay coded her. Where the fuck you're trying to say by making her kind of awkward and this other friendship she had with the girl, and I'm like, okay, that's cute. That's cute. Here's my problem: Velma pre-exists all this shit, and it's Scooby fucking Doo. Like, fuck off! Like, oh my god, Jesus. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, Mystery Incorporated outdated Legend of Korra too.
But like the fact that you get so bent out of fucking shape is absolutely just it's chef's kiss, right? It absolutely is, because you see how fucking thirsty they are to take anything they can and make it gay. Like anything they fucking can. They're like fucking parasites that fucking infest into something that already exists and is healthy, and they just like cannibalize it. Fuck, man. I said parasite, but like parasite is not an accurate term, because they're more vicious than that. And they well, I guess a parasite does destroy the host. I don't know. Is parasite a fair? You know, I'm going to leave it to the chat, because I actually can't tell anymore. Chat, help me out. I'm going to create a very quick poll. Are these people parasites or something much worse?
You're probably worse, because at this point, parasites are the ones that try to influence.
Much worse.
Yourself.
Yeah, like, because what's that bug that or that fungus that infests insects and controls their rotting corpse? Because I feel like that's more in line with what's going on here. I feel that's much more in line.
I forget it too. I just know it's fungus.
Yeah, it's this like crazy ass fungus that controls, because that's basically what happens, right? They hollow out the shell of something that already exists and something that was perfectly healthy without it. And then it controls it like it's wearing it like a skin suit, its own skin suit puppet. Like, I feel like that's more in line with what's actually happening.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But to be honest, fungus can be scary, though. That's just when you think about it.
I mean, I get it can be scary, but also 100% is just like much worse. Okay. A symbiotic relationship is both people benefiting, and that is not what's happening here in any way. All right, but let's read through the whiny bitchiness. Earlier this week, it was made official. Velma is gay, like actually gay. Of course, we have all known this for years. In fact, I don't think there's a straight person in Mystery Incorporated. Fucking Christ.
Oh my God. I already hate this. Who wrote this article?
I love it. There's not a single straight, like, I'm sorry. I hate to like break it to everybody. First off, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
it really is.
Two, let's not forget the people who've been writing the Scooby-Doo shows for decades have always been shipping Freddy and Daphne for like ever. It's kind of a given thing.
Look, there are many. Although I don't know why it even is a thing that matters, of Velma being in heterosexual relationships. But like, it's not like it fucking matters. It doesn't even fucking matter.
I'm pretty
right?
sure she had.
No. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It never matters. Okay? Because like, look at what they did to Batman. Batman has been like Alpha Chad Man for like the longest fucking time, right? We all know the very many relationships he has had with women. A woman raped this man, had a child with him, and he still goes on to bang her ass. Like, this is who Batman is. And what happened recently? They decided to put him into a relationship with a dude.
Oh, fuck them.
Yeah, because they just wanted to do it. It doesn't matter. The many fucking actual decades of history with the character, they wanted him to fuck dudes, so now he fucks dudes. That's it. There doesn't need to be an explanation. And all these fucking weirdos who go around saying things like, oh, Velma was always coded. You just didn't fucking see it. And do they really give a shit when they just decide to randomly turn Batman bisexual? No, they don't fucking give a shit. They wanted Batman to suck a dick, and now he sucks a dick. It's like the Joker actually like took hold of DC Comics and it's just been like ruining them and laughing the entire time. Oh God. But like, what's even worse? What's even worse? Iceman.
Oh yeah, I mean everyone's known about Iceman for a while. Remember we talked about it before.
He was an original X-Men. An original.
Yeah.
He has long canonical histories of being in relationships with women in the comics.
And then they decided to turn him gay.
Yeah, just randomly one day they were just like, he's gonna suck dicks now. Like, I mean, he's just gonna suck dicks now. And what did these same fucking losers do? They all celebrated. Guys, this is a big moment for our community. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my fucking God. How have I not played this
in round two? The only thing I'd like to see from Dontel in round three is a higher output, a sense of urgency for the finish. It's unique, creative striking. The hit bone.
I mean, it's just, you know where it's fucking going. It doesn't matter if there is any hints with the character or not, right? What happened with fucking Tim Drake, right? Fucking Robin. Well,
gay too.
Well, they made him bisexual because he has an established relationship with Stephanie Brown. But I mean, dude, they just made him gay. Like, let's just be real. Have you seen that Tim Drake comic? It's fucking atrocious.
I haven't.
My God. Oh my God. It looks like trash. That's the problem with it. It looks like fucking trash. Oh my fucking God. Okay, let's just keep reading the article. If somebody like listening right now knows the comic that I am talking about and knows that garbage fucking art that I am talking about, please send it to me. Send it to me so I can pull it up so I don't have to fucking Google it after I melt my fucking brain talking about this garbage. So I guess live action Velma's heterosexual. Oh no, guys, look, it doesn't fucking matter. I don't even need to do live action Velma or whatever. I remember watching those Scooby-Doo movies, right? They had Scooby-Doo on the fucking witches. God damn it, they were in Salem. That they had the Hex Girls, and what happened with Velma? She was attracted to like the fucking villain, and it was great. Like,
Is it the movie I think you're talking about?
I don't know. Fucking tell me if it's the movie you think you're
about. Oh no, you're making.
I forgot the name.
You're making me think back to the '90s Scooby-Doo movies when they did their whole thing.
Yes, that one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because I remember.
Zombie Island. Okay, it came after Zombie Island.
Yeah, I know which one it is. I just forget the name of it. Damn, and I just saw it like literally last week.
Okay, right? But like,
yeah, I know what you're referring.
A plot point in that fucking movie is Velma being attracted to the villain. Oh gosh, Devin, I thank you. I love you, and not in and only in a platonic sense. But I love you for sending me that image. The Witch's
Ghost. Yeah, that's the one.
Yes, the Witch's Ghost. Thank you.
Yeah, that's the one. That one's a good one, by the way.
But that's a plot in the fucking movie. That's a plot in that fucking movie. Yeah, I'm just like, but like, look, if you want more gay characters for whatever fucking reason, like, I think who was it? Gosh, was it Cecil who was talking about how 55 or something % of the women in DC Comics are just lesbians? I'm going like, that's not parody and that's not representation. You are on like a fucking bin, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck is up with you, but like, you seem to be obsessed with turning as many characters gay as you fucking can. I don't know what's with it. But like, to me, I think the real issue is you realize that you're like bankrupt when it comes to ideas. You don't have the ability to actually create characters people care about. And when you do, you immediately fucking ruin them. But like, I don't know what's with it, because I don't think it's the character being gay that's doing it. I think it's the people that are creating these fucking characters. So they don't have any ability to create characters people are interested in. Look at what happened with fucking Marvel's, Snowflake and Safe Space.
Oh, God, dude, everyone hated it.
That didn't even did that even get released? Did that even?
It did. No. Dude, it was so bad. Remember I told you a story a while back. Like, it was so bad. Even when I was talking with people in the Comics Explained Discord who have no idea about anything related to Comics Cake or anything, even were saying, "Oh, dude, hold on, awful."
Sahara Jarvis, welcome. I had a bunch of older Scooby-Doo movies on VHS. Yeah, exactly. On VH fucking yes. So it predates those fucking live action James Gunn's go suck a dick, dude. I don't care. God. Damn, it is funny to see people like coming out of the world. She's always gay. Oh my God, no, let's be real. Let's just be real. No, she hasn't. It's a different version of the character, and for some reason, you're just obsessed with turning characters gay. You don't have the ability to create characters people are interested in because you are just like, it's about this ideology, and it's got nothing to do with producing content people care about. I would say that it's content you care about, and it's content the people that you're trying to produce these shows for care about. But the problem is nobody then fucking watches it, and then it fails, and then you whine and bitch that the filthy fucking fans didn't come out and support you after you turn around and you call them all fucking homophobes or whatever the fuck you're gonna fucking say. I'm blown away and shocked. I'm making that up. I'm not shocked at all. This is just routine. We all know how this plays out. We all know how it plays out. They fucking do this, and then they turn around and they accuse you of being the reason why it failed. earlier this week, blah, 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 blah. In fact, I don't think there's a straight person in Mystery Incorporated because you're a moron. But it was neat to see it be made official as Velma was given an adorable crush on an evil scientist. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? They stole that from fucking Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost! I hate you people! That's
hold
literally
up. Crow, let me get my sound patch.
No!
Man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit!
They stole that from Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost! They're so dead when it comes to fucking ideas. They literally stole that from Scooby-Doo and the Witch's fucking Ghost. Oh, God, but wait, I take that back. Because let's be real. Let's be honest with each other. They're probably going to redeem the evil scientist in some way because, evil isn't always evil. For the most part, evil is just good and misunderstood nowadays.
I've noticed that trope is happening too much lately.
It is. Okay, we got to get through this fucking article. Goddamn. The writers even said that Velma is a lesbian, leaving no room for doubt, you filthy maggots. Apparently, the team working on another Scooby-Doo show, Velma's own spinoff, didn't get the memo. You bastards. This is great. This is fucking great. I love it. In promotional material for the upcoming HBO Max show, it's mentioned that Velma has a secret crush on Fred, not Daphne. This has fans mourning the short life of Velma's canonical. It was canonical. What am I supposed to do? Oh my God, this is great. Just the thing is, this. I guess it's I guess people got really confused about it, right? Because they have two separate projects that are going on right now. One is an actual Scooby-Doo movie that has Scooby fucking Doo in it. The other is a spin-off show that's like Mindy Kaling self-insert, where it's literally just Mindy Kaling as in a fucking Velma Halloween costume.
You're talking about Black Velma?
Yeah, Black Velma. I guess actually it's Indian Velma. It's what? Indian Velma. She's not actually black. It's Mindy fucking Kaling who's voicing the character. Go look up an image of Mindy Kaling, okay? From The Office. It's her. It's literally just her as Velma. But the thing is, most Indians just have really dark skin, and so everyone just assumes she's black. It's just Mindy fucking Kaling. There is a black character in it, Norville.
You mean her? Okay.
Yes.
I have no idea, honestly.
So, anyways, people. It was like when the images of Frieza came out, and people just immediately went, "Oh my gosh, Black Frieza!" And then the manga actually calls him Black Frieza.
Yeah, that was funny.
It is funny.
Yeah,
except in this situation, people just saw the images and went Black Velma when actually it's just Mindy Kaling Velma. But okay, listen. Here's what happened.
But I was gonna say regarding Frieza, I always think back and saying Frieza's not black.
Oh, he definitely is. Okay, so, anyways, these two different shows, this movie is coming out. And then the show is coming out. In the movie, they decided that Velma was going to be gay now. In the TV show, which is literally, it's a Mindy Kaling self-insert, and Mindy Kaling chases dicks. I mean, let's be real. It's literally her entire character in The Office. Boy, crazy. Anyways, the people that are celebrating the fucking movie are upset that moving forward, they're not making every other incarnation of Velma gay. And I'm just going, what the fuck? Like literally, what the fuck? Okay? I'm blown away by it because you're already getting what you want in this garbage fucking trash fire movie. And now you're demanding that every other incarnation of Velma moving forward, she needs to be gay. I'm just like, God damn. That's what they're mad about. That's what they're upset about. They got what they fucking wanted, and it's not enough. Now, every single movie, TV show, video game of any type that features Velma, she's got to be chasing the coach. Vic, tell me, honestly. For me, I don't even care about the fucking movie. I don't even care about the fucking movie. I just find the story to be fucking hilarious. But the thing is, it's fucking Velma, it's Scooby fucking Doo. I don't think people care about the fucking Scooby-Doo fucking canon. You know why? You know why, Vic? Do you know why? Because I just watched on HBO Max a movie called Scooby-Doo Meets Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Wait, it's on HBO Max now?
Yeah, it's on HBO Max. I watched it with my wife.
I didn't watch that then later.
What? Why? It's a fucking dumb movie. I watched it with my wife, right, as we were going to bed, because my wife loved Courage the Cowardly Dog.
So do I.
Fun
fact.
I liked it too.
Fun fact. Apparently, Marty Grepstein, the guy who voiced Courage, was also at NYCC. I just didn't get a chance to run into him.
Yeah, dude, look, I'm not trying to diss the guy or anything, but he literally just, goes,
that man can compete with anime voice actors and
well, hold on.
So long.
Maybe, but when you say the voice of Courage, I'm just like, oh, okay. It's like, all right, cool. Muriel.
Just an iconic Cartoon Network. That's all.
Okay, listen, I'm not arguing that with you. I'm just saying, God damn it, you totally derailed me. Okay, we're moving on. We're gonna. Let's see. Next topic. I hope that you can just contain yourself, sir. So we can attempt to get through a single fucking topic, Vic. God damn it.
Hey, you're the reason I named my stream series Talking Everything.
Okay, let's touch upon this quite briefly. All right.
Yes, this one.
I think this is the actual clip. Okay. Just so people can remember how this entire thing started. Actually, wait. I take that back. It didn't start here. It actually started with Hassan calling Sam Hyde a Nazi. And now this happened.
Got anyone you want to call out in the heavyweight division?
Oh, you know it, lad. You know that Hassan Piker? I'm coming to kill you in Los Angeles at your house.
Or in the ring?
No, in real life.
Yeah, you can tell that man is just fucking around.
And his dresses. And he was as skin as a coach, like the ancient Irish did.
Well, that's your winner, Sam Hyde!
I can't tell. Wait, is he actually Irish?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So, then what happened? Hassan went around in tears, shaking, crying, that Sam Hyde was going to kill him now.
Yeah, even though
Sam Hyde...
You probably shouldn't take it that seriously.
Well, look, let's be real, okay? The only if this were like any of these other people that are like on the left and they cry and they bitch and they scream and they moan about being victimized and they think mean words are harassment and everything, I would expect it, okay? My problem with Hassan is Hassan's out there, right? Little fucking shit stirrer. Little fucking instigator. Little fucker going, punching Nazis. Cool, man. Fuck, dude. I'm buff, man. I don't know. He talks differently. I don't care. I don't actually watch the song. Like, I think the people that do, okay. Here's my issue. This dude streams on Twitch, literally got up, left, his chair is there, and he's just got Master Chef playing. And I'm going, okay, this is the stream. Nobody gives a shit what this fucker actually says. It's beautiful. Nobody gives a shit what he actually says. They just want to stare at him. I go like, okay, cool, pretty face. Good for you, man. But my issue is, when you go around telling people, oh man, I'm strong, punch Nazis, he's a Nazi. And then he sits there and he says, I want to fucking fight you. And you cower like a bitch. I don't know, man. Like, I don't fucking know. All I am going to say, though, is fuck off. But everybody is questioning him, right? Why won't he fight Sam Hyde? Why won't he punch that damn Nazi?
Because he's too much of a pussy.
Well, I think everybody already knows that. But anyways, there's a clip of him being a fucking little manlet. Because, you know, now there's somebody who's clearly smaller than him, right? Much smaller than him. And now the real Hassan Piker comes out, right? He's keeping it real, man.
I want to give you respect for that. Oh, thank you. And I have another question. I think Sam Hyde, he called you out on like a boxing event. Are you interested in like the boxing scene or not?
No. I don't know why you guys are so into this shit. He's a Nazi. Like, I don't know. What's happening right now? It's so whack, bro. Like, I don't understand why all you motherfuckers have to like run around with this shit. What's going on? What's going on?
Bro.
Yeah. Man.
What kind of... That man just...
He really took it too far, didn't he? He really took it too far. By saying, like, would you just, like, box Sam Hyde?
It's a yes or no question.
It's literally it. Yes or no, move on.
You could just say no. I'm just like, I don't...
The guy hasn't actually pressed the issue with him in any way, shape, or form. He showed him some respect by saying, I respect you for doing this, but, you know, Sam Hyde's called you out. Would you box him? I don't know why you guys keep following me around, and I don't know why people following me around everywhere. Why are you asking me this? Fucking pussy.
Just be like, no, I don't fucking box.
Yeah, actually, I take that back. You know why? Because my wife's sitting there going like, why do people keep calling people pussies? Pussies are a lot stronger than this bastard.
You probably right.
I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. A pussy can take a pounding. Hassan can't. I mean, it's true, though. It's true. God damn. Okay, I gotta keep playing it. Fucking hell, man. But, like, the reason why people are, like, asking him this question is, you know, acts like a big tough guy and then, you know, cowers like a bitch.
Nothing. Get the fuck out of my face, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean, damn, bro? What the fuck do you mean, damn? What do you mean, damn?
Oh, now this man's giving overreaction.
Yeah. No. What do you fucking mean, chill? Man, I'm bigger than you. I got my posse with me.
Man.
Oh, God.
I don't think he was this much of a man-child.
Oh God, you know, like this is Hassan. This is the real Hassan coming out. That's all.
You're not asking to. All right, bro. Yo, chill, bro. Get the fuck out of here. You gotta do something. Pussy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And again, my thing is, if you want to pretend you're a fucking big, tough, strong guy, right? And he just asks you, do you want to, like, box the guy that you're having beef with, that you're calling a Nazi, after telling people what big, strong guy you are, and you fucking have a freak out? You start, why are people following me around asking me this question? Why? Why does everybody want to ask me this? I don't get it. Why? And then the guy goes like, damn, bro, like, calm down. And you go, well, what do you mean, calm down? I'm strong now. Fucking hell.
What kind of logic is that?
I mean, like, I don't even know what to say here. Like, I really don't. Hassan is like the biggest bitch like I've ever fucking seen. It's just it amazes me though. It actually amazes me that you have this problem where this guy just not gonna fucking stop. He's a coward. He's a bitch. Is there anything more that really needs to be said here? I don't think so.
No.
Man's
a man child.
It's like pussies are actually look. She got punched in the pussy by She-Hulk, right? And yes, she's in a little bit of pain, but she took the beating. Hassan is.
Wait, I got a perfect voice line for this one.
It'd be funny if it weren't so pathetic. No, what the heck? I'll laugh anyway.
Basically.
Mine was better.
Yeah, but I was gonna go with this one.
Even by your bitch ass standards, that shit was horrible.
Yeah, actually, that was pretty good. Okay, I'm done with the Hassan stuff though. Like my thing is, this is always who this guy will be. He will always cower and quiver when confronted with literally anything, the softest of things. Yeah. And when it's somebody much smaller than him, then he's willing to like put up his fists and get strong and tough. Like I can't, man. What a fucking pussy. What a coward. Okay. Yeah. So I've been wanting to talk about Yee. Mr. Yee. Yes. Well, you know, on this channel, we definitely don't want to dead name Kanye West.
Oh.
Who appeared to threaten Jewish people in a tweet posted Sunday.
Jesus Christ, man.
This is fucking amazing. Like, you know, this is I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. The funny thing is, I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew. Also, you guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who ever opposes your agenda.
My God.
It's fucking Kanye West, man. It's fucking great. Like
I shouldn't expect any less from it anymore.
Oh dear. Oh boy. Fuck, man. Kanye West. I like the post was like removed for violating the rules, which makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Actually, yes and no, it doesn't make sense. Because I've seen much worse things posted, like far fucking worse things posted. But also I don't actually know what him going DEFCON 3 is supposed to mean. He just says like I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people and like immediately gets his account taken down. I don't know. I think he got suspended. I don't know if they like outright banned him. But they deleted the tweet. My thing is like I don't actually know what it means to say that you're gonna go DEFCON 3 against somebody or a group of people. Like Redsky. If he were to go out and say, because Redsky, like, this is just who Redsky is. Hates the LGBTQIA people. Like, with a passion, a hated passion. So Redsky,
he doesn't. Yeah, I'm just saying,
if hypothetically, Redsky were to finally come out and say that he's going DEFCON 3 against the gays, what would that actually mean? Would it just be like him making a bunch of gay jokes on Twitter, which I guess would violate the rules because you can't do that.
Yeah. Gay people are protected now, don't you know?
Yeah, so obviously they look.
They went so hard to protect Keffels there, so
I question the entirety of Keffels. I don't even know. Well, it's just like
now remember, you have no regard for human life, most especially women, because they have the organs that you wish that you had. So you want to make a suit from them.
So, like, I'm not entirely sure what you would classify Keffels in any situation as. I'm not talking gender. I mean, I'm talking existence. Bro, like, here's the thing about the Kanye stuff. It's like you want to like dig really deep into this shit. The problem is you gotta be like so fucking careful. Like you really do. Because you can make a couple jokes and they could be taken the wrong ass way, and then you're fucking gone like fucking Kanye West.
Yes.
I mean, like, dude, the thing is, I've definitely seen worse things said about Jewish people and towards Jewish people than Kanye saying he's gonna go DEFCON 3 on the Jews. Like, I love how he like put in the protection of he can't be anti-Semitic because he is Jewish. I mean, it's pretty funny. It's just goddamn, dude. Dude, the Kanye stuff will never get fucking old. But you know, it's like fucking not like funny at all, and just like weird and fucking creepy.
What?
The secret police station, the Chinese secret police station in New York, whose officers hunt down dissidents and persuade them to return home. One of at least 54 secret Chinese police stations is located in New York City's Chinatown neighborhood. Human Rights Watchdog reported the existence of these stations around the world to observe and hunt down dissidents. Dude, you know what my thing is? You know that this is just completely okayed by the city of New York. Like, they don't give a shit. I mean, like, the federal government doesn't give a shit. China can, like, piss all over us. Oh, my gosh, I said bad things about the Chinese Communist Party. Suck my fucking dick.
Basically, yeah, I'd say that to anything. Like, man,
yeah, no.
It's like, how can New York get any shittier? This is the answer.
Yeah, right?
Dude, I tell you, though.
A foreign dictatorship that commits heinous human rights abuses has secret police stations set up in our country. I mean, it's not here's the thing. It's not a conspiracy theory. Like, that's an actual thing that's happening, and it's horrific. But you know that our government knows it's happening and doesn't fucking care. I mean, maybe they care now that it's been exposed and China is, you know, officially out there doing shit with Russia, who we're kind of like not so secretly in open fucking warfare with. Maybe now we'll care and do something, but I doubt it. I highly fucking doubt it. I really do. Many stations around the world are disguised, often running inside Chinese restaurants or convenience stores. Since the stations opened in April 2021, the Chinese government has said it persuaded 230,000 Chinese nationals to return home. That's not good. That's pretty fucked. China has set up dozens of secret police stations around the world, including one in New York City, to hunt down and retrieve dissidents. A new report from Safeguard Defenders, a human rights watchdog, revealed that the Chinese Communist Party has at least 54 overseas police service stations in 30 different countries, including the U.S. New York Station, located in East Broadway between Chinatown and the Lower East Side, was opened on February 15th, according to the Chinese language news site FJSen. I mean, this is like fucking nightmarish that this is allowed to happen. I think it shows how brazen the CCP is getting and how little regard they have for other governments. Like, it is a violation of international law. It's in violation of territorial sovereign. I mean, it is 100%. Yeah. My thing is, does the city of New York know about it? Does the federal government know about it? Well, I mean, I'm talking about before this fucking expose comes out. Did they fucking know? Because I'm willing to bet they fucking do. I'm willing to bet that they're fucking okay with it. Our like, the shit that's over here, I just find is completely broken. Because this, if we had a healthy, functioning government that actually gave a shit, this would not be allowed at all, period, bar none. And we would be like sitting there, not only getting rid of this shit, but like doing things about China doing it. But the problem is, We're too focused on fucking Russia and Ukraine and that garbage to give a fuck about this shit, open violations of our sovereignty. Who the fuck cares, right? It's nuts, man. It's fucking nuts. I mean, I love how, like, the thing is, the CCP is saying the stations are meant to keep an eye on fraud and telecom fraud committed by citizens living abroad. So the CCP is, like, openly acknowledging that these stations exist, which tells me that our government knows they exist and is probably just sucking China's little tiny pecker. I mean, bigger than ours at this point. But, like, you can see, though, if China is saying that they exist, if China acknowledges the existence of it, it probably means that, yes, the U.S. government fully fucking knows. And when China sits there and says, oh, it's actually, we're doing it to help you, assholes who we hate. We're doing it to help you, stupid white motherfuckers, you stupid multi-ethnic motherfuckers. I'd say all the other ones, but then I would get in a lot of trouble, so I can only say one race.
Don't.
Dude, here's the thing. China is like one of the most racist nations on the entire fucking planet. Like, I'm not kidding. When during the fucking COVID shit, China was sitting there excluding black people from entering shopping malls and claiming that black people were spreading COVID.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Dude, China is like notoriously vehemently fucking racist. I'm talking about like the government, the people of China. Yeah, that too. Like, fucking Christ, like to have a conversation with somebody. God damn. But
yeah, because they're influenced by the government for that shit.
Yeah, they are. They follow what the government says in China because you have to, right? Look, it's the same thing with what the Nazis did in Germany, right? You had to follow what the government was saying. When the government was saying the Jews were bad, you better have said the same thing. Same thing in China. When China's government is telling you that black people are spreading COVID, you don't disobey or disagree, or you wind up on a list. So anyways, I fully believe that our government knows what's going on here and just doesn't give a shit. That's it. Picture Chinese officials operating inside their police station in New York City. It is one of at least 54 active around the world, and the only known to be operating in the U.S., which tells me that there's a lot more operating in the U.S.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's the one that you caught. It's the one that you caught and know about. If it's happening in New York City's Chinatown, I guarantee you it's happening in San Francisco's Chinatown. I guarantee you it's happening in Chinatown in San Francisco. God damn, dude. This is disgusting on every fucking level. But I expect it. I do. And it's sad. It is sad. But we got to talk about more fun stuff.
Yeah, we just have to
definitely
talk about it because this is important.
Well, this is fucked. Like, that's why we're talking. This is fucked. Okay, this is so fucked, and we got to talk about it. But like at the same time, goddamn, let's talk about something. You want something sad, something depressing, or something funny?
Let's go with the which one sounds worse. Which one sounds worse right now?
Here, I think this I asked for earlier, so let's pull it up really quick.
I'm curious to.
A new Batman comic confirms that sidekick Robin is queer. This was not the comic, though. No, not this one. No. Okay, hold on. This is the new Tim Drake Robin comic. I'm just gonna pull it up really quick. Tim Drake Robin.
Oh, no. Is that the new Tim Drake?
What?
Is that the new Robin right there on screen?
That's not the new comic that I was talking about, because the comic for Robin, for the new Tim Drake Robin, has this like weird fucking art style. It is atrocious. It's like vomit on a page. Ugh, man. See, the thing is, this is why I like prepare everything before the streams now, because I suck at finding things like when I need them. Oh man, I know it's like all over fucking Twitter. It's just I don't want to dig through fucking DC comic tweets. They're very depressing. They're really depressing when you see the shit that they promote. Oh god. Vic 224 Vic.
Yeah, what's up?
I need you to go to Twitter right now, and I need you to just cycle through tweets about Tim Drake until you find the comic that I'm talking about. The thing is, hold on. Before you say you'll never find it, I promise you when you see it, you'll know what I'm fucking talking about. I promise you, you will know what I am talking about when you see it.
Is it a comic script?
It's like a comic page. It's like a page from a comic. I've already found it, by the way. I found it's okay, hold on. Here we go. This is just like a quick panel. So it's not like everything, but you can see kind of like the art design for it, and it's fucking just gonna make your eyes melt. I fucking hate this. There we go. This is Tim Drake, the new Tim Drake. The gay Tim Drake. What the fuck is that?
It's the Wilhelm scream.
Oh my god, don't fucking play that again. It's ugh.
Yeah, I mean I thought it'd be perfect for seeing this.
You know, the real thing is it's impossible to find a fucking image that I'm trying to find, because when I fucking look for it, you know what I get? A bunch of fucking fan art, and it's god awful. God damn. And here's the thing: it's not even the fact that it's like gay shit. It's just like really bad. People can't fucking draw, but it's all over fucking Twitter. So I can't find the fucking comic panel that I need, and I want to smash my head into a fucking wall. And I want to smash my head into a wall because all I'm getting is gay fucking fan art. God damn. Oh god.
But this is from an actual comic page.
Yes, this is from an actual comic page. Oh,
God
okay.
Damn, they've really decreased.
Here we go. God damn. This is the art style. And like even this is only one page of it. So you don't get like the up close shots of the characters. This is Tim Drake with Tim Drake's boyfriend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, from an art perspective, right? The background looks nice, but the people drawn in this look.
This is how they're all drawn.
Yeah.
That close up I showed you that looks all like fucked up and shit. That's just how he looks in the fucking comic now.
God, the people drawn in this comic look so bad.
Dude, I don't even know what to fucking say about it. Like there's another clip of the fucking boyfriend that this guy has on his Twitter, and I'm just like, it looks creepy and it looks weird. And I don't get why you would put this out to fucking print. Like my thing is like you're kind of just hoping the fucking comic fails at this point. And the reason why I say that is the art style here is unique. I'm not going to say it's the worst thing. I said it's the worst thing I've ever seen. It's very close, but it's a very unique artistic style. And you're putting out your fucking bisexual, but he's really just gay at this point, Robin comic. And look, some Robin comics can be interesting. I don't think Tim Drake is a very interesting Robin. So you're doing that. You made him gay. You're making that the essential part of your fucking comic. And you put on this like god-awful fucking art style that is very unique and only a few people are going to find appealing. How do you think that's going to play? Like, this is just guaranteed to fucking fail before you even put it out. It's going to have issue number 1 really fucking high because all the gay fan art shippers just want to jack off to Tim Drake and his boyfriend. And then every other issue is going to fucking die because they've already gotten their nut off. Sorry. That's basically what this shit is at this point. Fucking Christ. The writer's masturbation fantasy on fucking print. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I want to talk about something that's again a little bit more serious, but also kind of funny. Do you know who Matt Walsh is?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Okay. All right. So basically, they've been like trying to accuse this guy of being a child abuser, right?
Oh.
Do you know why they're trying to do that?
I'm guessing for something very, very minor.
No. It's actually because of this. So he's been going out there and putting out the What is a Woman, right? And here you can see, I don't want to talk too much about Jon Stewart because I think he's a fucking idiot at this point. Here, he puts out this like special, right? And it's a free episode. Anyone can fucking watch it, where he's challenging what is a woman and why are these Republican lawmakers and why aren't you following the authority on this? And I'm sitting there going like, man, Jon Stewart, the guy who used to like question authority and like question why these institutions would put out things that just don't make fucking sense, is now sitting there going like, let me lick your fucking boot and shove it up my ass. But anyways, Matt Walsh was the one who basically asked that question and would go around to like these professors at university, academia, and ask them, what is a woman? And they would flounder on the fucking topic for like, I don't know, like 10 plus minutes, to the point where they were just putting out word fucking salad. And it was ridiculous and it's stupid because it's literally just adult human female. That is it. That's all. That's what a woman means. Now, since Matt Walsh asked that, and Matt Walsh also did something that's a little bit bigger than that, and it's kind of funny. Let me see. There we go. Hold on. Because this is bigger. Matt Walsh got this shut down. This was the lead story in Daily Mail this morning. We are winning. Controversial Vanderbilt University Medical Center suspends transgender operations for kids after video emerged of hospital doctor boasting about how surgeries are huge moneymakers. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. See, my issue is there's a huge fucking industry in this, right? Billions of fucking dollars can go out for this fucking crap. And because of that, I, as someone with a functioning brain, most of the time, is sitting there going, well, if you know that these places are breaking in massive loads of fucking cash to do it, you would then question them when they're sitting there saying that it's necessary, right? Because that's just common fucking sense, right? If a pharmaceutical company, right? Oh gosh, I guess I want to get too far into that subject. But look, if you ever are the lead authority on something, right? And there's also this huge financial opportunity in something, and you're telling people as the lead authority on the subject that you have to do this, it's required, and also you're going to take in all this fucking money to do it. Well, I mean, obviously you would just like sit there and say, maybe your motivations are a little bit impure. So anyways, Vanderbilt University has been like heavily promoting this shit. Boston Children's Hospital heavily promoting this shit. But the thing is, Vanderbilt got busted because this ludicrous whore is out there saying about how there's huge fucking money in this. We're going to make so much cash on this. And is also at the same time telling parents, this is a medical necessity and you can't question us or we'll take your kids away.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fucking strange, right? It's really fucking strange how that works.
That's really fucked. Don't question our practices, otherwise we will come after you and make sure you don't get your kids.
Dude, it's nuts. So Matt Walsh is responsible for a lot of this stuff, asking like the what is a woman, questioning things like this. And now we have a lot of things happening on the subject. So anyways, what is it? Media Matters types, those people went after Matt Walsh, went through like a radio show that he hosted like 15 years ago, took clips out of it, and then ran around telling people, "You guys, Matt Walsh abuses children. Do you know Matt Walsh abuses? Like, listen to these clips. He could be a potential child abuser." Basically, you know, accusing him of being a fucking pedophile because of what he was working on. Because he was exposing issues with academia, issues with these activists. Because he did that, these people pulled clips out of a fucking radio show from 15 fucking years ago and accused him of being a fucking pedophile. This was his response to it.
So here's my official answer for the record. Kiss my ass. I do not apologize. In fact, by all rights, you sick freaks should be the ones apologizing to me for lying and defaming me, and doing it all because I'm trying to prevent you from sexually mutilating children. You damned monsters. You child-abusing psychopaths. I wouldn't apologize to you soulless parasites if I had a gun to my head. Instead, I'd rather just tell you all to piss off. I apologize for nothing. I concede nothing. I will never surrender even a single inch of ground to a pitchfork mob of degenerate morons. You know, the secret they never say out loud is that nobody is truly canceled unless they consent to it and they willingly play their assigned roles. Well, I do not consent. And I'm not going to play the game. I'm not going anywhere.
So, I mean, like everyone said, like that's like a perfect fucking response to these people, and I mean, it's beyond just agreeing with that for me, because I'm kind of at this point where I look at these individuals who consistently lie, consistently manipulate, consistently go out there and will try to just destroy everything that you have, your reputation, your livelihood, anything they can possibly take from you because you disagreed with them. And you kind of just, it's at the point where you have to tell these people, fuck off, you're a liar, fuck off, you're a creep, fuck off, you abuse children when they actually are abusing children, right? I don't think that there's any point in trying to engage in a civil conversation with somebody who goes out there and knowingly lies, right? And the thing is, they'll accuse you of doing the same thing. So at this point, why fucking bother? I think is where most people's heads are at, because it's a much smaller group that are doing it. But the problem is they get so fucking vicious with their fucking lies that most people just back down. I think at a certain point, stop engaging in the fucking conversation, right? Just tell them to fuck off, block them, move on. I think that's where most people are doing. Look at the fucking Keffel situation. I mean, you want something that's like very blatant that you have somebody who is lying? Look at Keffels. I mean, look at all of it, right? And look at the things Keffels has fucking done. And like, Keffels wants to accuse people of being liars about it. Look, this is the information that I have seen that was made available, right? And I've seen even text conversations where somebody is accusing this person of abusing them when they were very young. And by very young, I mean a teenager who is a minor and not legally allowed to consent to these things. But anyways, Keffels hosts a Discord server called the Catboy Ranch or whatever the fuck.
Wow.
Yeah. The server has multiple different minors on it. The server is used to promote providing hormonal treatment to minors without their parents' consent. because, you know, the parents are evil, vicious transphobes, according to Keffels and these disgusting creeps. Also, on top of getting these hormonal treatments that were, you know, being given to minors specifically without consent, because, you know, the parents can't consent because parents don't know, and the children can't consent because they're fucking kids. God damn. Keffels was sending out little fetish sex items, which were little cat collars that said property of Catboy Ranch on them. Keffels is allowed to use Twitter to promote open targeted harassment campaigns against people that Keffels doesn't like. Keffels followers regularly mass flag people that talk negatively about Keffels in order to get their account shut down. So I have people that are dishonest, don't tell the truth, lie all the fucking time. And any conversation you have with them, they use as an opportunity to have their followers jump in and get your account taken away. And Twitter doesn't give a shit. YouTube doesn't give a shit. None of these social media companies fucking care unless they're bitching. Then they'll jump down your fucking throat. So why continue to engage in these conversations? We've seen the proof. We've seen the evidence. We know that they'll just lie and claim that it doesn't exist. So why bother? I think is where a lot of people just got into. Like, it's not like we're not going to continue to say why they're wrong. It's just why directly engage in something that can only lead to negative results with people who only want to lie, manipulate, and abuse others' goodwill. Although I think the only thing you can do at this point is just turn around and just say it. They're fucking lying. They lie all the time. They don't give a shit. It is what it is. That's what it, I mean, basically, that's where you're at with it. And it's unfortunate, it really is, because I don't see a way where you can have like actual unity with people in this country in a level where we just say, hey, we disagree, we don't like each other, but we can all just fuck off. And that's it. We'll never be there. It's never going to happen because, I mean, we've seen it. I think that all you can do is start telling these people, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, until they understand that they need to go fuck off. There's no other point in engaging. If they want to call you a racist, just tell them to fuck off. They say you're not denying it. Tell them I'm not denying that you need to go fuck off. That's it. I'm woke. I don't want Superman to be gay. It ruins what I grew up with. I mean, look.
Yeah.
No. Gay. Superman's son being gay is the weirdest thing to me because Superman's son is supposed to be like around that same age that Damian Wayne is, and they still have Damian Wayne in the same kind of like, you know, teen body, and then you have Superman's son who is like young adult, right? Because they want gay Superman. They had to have gay Superman. They were thirsting for Superman to suck dicks. They don't need Robin sucking dicks because they have Tim Drake doing it for him now. It's the weirdest fucking thing for me. But anyways, yeah, I agree. The fucking
man has
nonsense.
an identity crisis at that point.
Yeah, it's just it's whatever. Look, I've heard Superman's gay sons comic has been canceled. Good riddance. The fact that they ruined Super Sons in order to give us terrible gay Superman is awful. Super Sons was actually a brilliant idea for DC Comics, and they fucked it up. They fucked it up. They fucked
just
it
like
up.
Marvel.
Well, you know what's really funny? There's a new movie. I think it's Battle of the Super Sons, and like there's a clip that I think Mr. Bug, who does those clips for Yellow Flash and everything, he posted to Twitter, and he's going like, "This is a really good movie." He actually says the line because Superman says it. He goes, I'm here for truth, justice, and the American way. He actually says it. And it's like been this big controversy because in Zack Snyder's Man of Steel, he like there's that whole line. She's truth, justice, and all the other stuff. It's just like, bro, it's not all the other stuff. Like there was a reason why Superman said it, because he believed in it. Like people just it bothers the hell out of me, because Superman is not this god pretending to be a human, right? He's a human being who just has godlike powers. Literally, he's the most human character in the entire Justice League. Way more human than Batman is. Batman is scary. Like Batman can be kind of fucking scary, right? The shit that his mind can do. But then you have Superman, and he's just like this wholesome guy who was raised on a farm in fucking Kansas, right? There's a reason why he believes in truth, justice, and the American way, because it's what he grew up with, and it's what he saw other people grow up with. And for them, it works. And it's what he tries to share with other people. He's in this big city where, you know, I mean, like, city life is very different from the farm life, but he still takes the time to get to know people. And he's not in this big rush, even though he has, like, super speed. He like, one of the best comics is All-Star Superman. And I remember the scene where the girl's, like, you know, gonna jump, and Superman just stays there and talks to her, because that's who Superman is. Like, he's there. He inspires hope in people. Gosh, I went on this whole Superman rant. Anyways, like, my issue with any interpretation, any modern interpretation of this character, they just do not seem to care about that, because it's not something that these people believe in or care about, understand, and they don't want to. But, you know, you have this Battle of the Super Sons, and like Superman saying the line, I'm just like, I hope he means it. But Mr. Bug is like, no, it's a good movie. Like, it's true to these characters. And I'm like, oh my gosh, then I want to watch it. But the comics, they fucked it up. They don't give a shit. They don't. Fuck you is what they're saying. When they put those comics out, they're just saying fuck you, putting into print, and you're paying for it. Fuck that. Yeah. Absolutely fuck that. I pay $1.99 a month, and I have access to these quality fucking manga titles where it's fucking original fucking stories and characters that develop and that I care about. Why the fuck am I going to waste my time as you butcher and bastardize stories and characters that I've already seen? Go through all of these things, and then you fucking come in like that fucking fungus and you kill them, and then you make them move around like fucking zombies. God damn. Like, you know, it's really sad. I had these two things pulled up that I want to talk about, and I'm just not interested. The fucking Superman cameo in Black Adam. Yeah, cool. That'd be awesome. Except I just don't fucking care.
Has that even been confirmed?
He keeps hinting at it. I don't know. If they don't do it, then it's just going to be Dwayne Johnson trolled the living fuck out of people to get them to go see his movie by lying about a Superman cameo.
Yeah, because I know Henry Cavill's not coming. I don't think he will ever come back as Superman.
The thing is, I think he wants to do it. I think he legitimately wants to be Superman.
DC's being weird about it.
Well, DC just is fucking awful. That's the problem. Like, DC, here's my issue. DC fucks with the project. DC screws it up. DC sits there and says, you have to do this, and 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 that, and that, and this, and this, and that. And then when it fails, they sit there and go like, oh, well, you fucked it up. You should have done a better job. Why was this movie so trash? And it's like, because of you? Because of all the things you made and did? Look, Zack Snyder's Justice League, let's be real, was never going to be good. Right? The original Zack Snyder Justice League, not the 4-hour fucking fuck you HBO Max special. Right? Like, dude, cool and everything, But if you try to put that into like a 1.5, 2+ hour movie, it was never going to work. It was never going to fucking work. But it still would have been substantially better than the trash fire hodgepodge Frankenstein monster that the DC Warner Bros. Studios decided to put out into theaters. DC fucks these projects up. And now I know that, you have the new guy coming in and basically chopping them up and just saying, fuck you, we're not doing this, you're going to ruin our reputation. I'm like,
I don't like the new guy that much either.
David Zaslav. I'm like, dude, maybe.
Yeah, because I know he right now was the Discovery merger and everything. They have been notorious with fucking with the cartoon universes, and a lot of people are not fans of that.
I don't care about that so much.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying for me, it was like, that's the reason.
It sucks. It does suck. Yeah. My thing is, there a lot of the shit that he's cutting away. I don't think is wrong to cut it away. I just think he's coming with an axe and he's just not looking at every little thing. He's just going like, this big bulk of projects, everything I'm seeing here has been shit. And he's just like shooting it all. And there's like 1 or 3 projects in the 50+ that he's getting rid of that maybe are golden. And I'm just like, yeah, do you see what the problem is when you keep pumping out trash nonstop? Like, nobody cares about these 1 or 2 good projects because you keep thrusting trash in their face and they're not even willing to give those projects a chance. And I know there's the Infinity Train. I get that. I'm just saying, like, dude, it's a problem with that entire fucking lineup. You can't keep doing
that's
that.
The sad part.
Because you can't keep doing it. Nobody has confidence. Nobody has confidence in what you're producing anymore. Even you have 6 seasons on something. Nobody has the fucking confidence to give it a shot because everything else has just been garbage. You're like, you might have a dedicated fan base that wants to keep seeing it. The problem is you're not growing that. You're not getting more people to watch it because well, I mean, Infinity Train, I think that's the one people are talking about and everything. They're like,
there was a couple from HBO that got purged though. Infinity Train, Victor and Valentino, which sadly got canceled. I was a little bit mad. I was mad about that one. Close Enough got canceled, and Mau Mau, the Heroes of Hearts, also never got season 2, and that they all basically got purged from HBO Max for unknown reasons.
You know my problem though, like honestly. Well, I think they did it because they're like sitting there going, if we just cancel it, we don't have to pay these people, and then we'll save money.
Yeah, that's the sad part. I think that's what they're doing as well. And it's
no, I believe it. I believe it. I do. But my thing is, if the project were still like really, really making them a ton of money and everything, and it was growing, and they were like, this is a brand, and we can build off of it, then I don't think that it would be canceled. This is my problem. I think that some of these shows are probably good. It's just nobody's willing to give it a shot because of all the trash that surrounds it. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm not interested in watching American animation at this point. And I used to love this shit.
I still am, but
I used to love this shit. I'm not, because the majority of the stuff that's getting put out there is just hot fucking garbage.
I agree, but it's very few nowadays where you find it's not garbage anymore.
That's what I mean. You can't sit there and go to this David Zaslav guy, as far as I'm concerned, and sit there and say, you can't be fucking with these American cartoons. I'm like, yes, you can. Yes, you fucking can. When 95% of the shit coming out there is hot fucking garbage, he can go out and just get rid of all of it. That's what happens when you just bastardize everything. That's what happens when you don't fucking care. Some guy's going to come in and just say, fuck it all. You don't have any right to sit there and whine and bitch when it happens either, because none of you decided to sit there and say anything about this trash. You just have to go, I like this show. Everything else is garbage. I agree, but I really like this show. Okay. It's a fucking company, right? They need I'm guessing that they need more than a third of the projects to not fucking fail. But they keep doing it because they don't fucking care. And when somebody fails, you know what happens? They just recycle them. And sometimes they recycle them to something that's actually successful. And then they just get fucking destroyed. Why bother? Literally, why bother? I'm genuinely wondering. Can you take these people and recycle them to something that's positive from another positive project? Yeah, probably. That's probably what they're gonna fucking do. I'm serious, man. It's been awful. It's been fucking awful for the longest fucking time. And you know what? I will be honest with you. I think Disney is a big contributor for that. Because people just follow what Disney does. Well, people just follow what Disney does. Disney was like the lead on a lot of this shit.
Together. Just have mergers happen.
Well, I mean, look, I don't understand how when we were kids we could handle complex and deep stories. I mean, look, Robin's Reckoning from Batman the Animated Series.
Oh yeah.
The censor said you could not show the parents like on the dying and everything. So what did they do? They show the scene of them swinging, and then you have the dramatic music as you see the rope snapped, and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's like, what happened. He lost his parents. They died. We saw it.
Mm-hmm.
What do we get now? We get like the most childish fucking shit possible. Like as an adult, you can watch Batman the Animated Series and understand the messages and it not be fucking this garbage that's just ham-fisted down your throat. You can't say that about most cartoons today. You absolutely cannot. Look at Spectacular fucking Spider-Man, right? Spectacular Spider-Man adapted Harry Osborn's drug addiction in a smart way that would pass censorship.
Oh yeah.
And they did it really fucking well. But that's because they cared. That's because they
wanted. I didn't even know
to...
that he had a drug addiction in the actual comics. But...
Yeah, heroin.
Yeah, and until I saw the show, I was like, oh, this is based off of this. Oh.
Yeah, no, it's look, and the thing is, the comics at the time there was the Comic Books Authority or the Comics Code Authority, whichever one, I forget the official name, but they told Stan Lee, you can't fucking do this, and Stan Lee was just like, no, I'm doing it, fuck you. And the thing is, that was a big moment in comics. It really fucking was, and it mattered, and they actually were able to adapt it to the show in a very smart way. And later on, they have I forget his name, Mark Allen. Mark Allen.
Oh yeah, Liz's brother. Having gambling problems, and it leads him to do some sketchy stuff.
And Harry Osborn like literally comes up to Peter and says, "Hey, when you're dealing with addiction, gambling, or the green stuff, or really anything, you have to make the decision to stop, and nobody can do it for you." And look, that's true. That is, you need to be able to make that decision for yourself. And if you're not going to, you'll never break that cycle. That was in a fucking children's cartoon. Then you have fucking look at everything that Disney has produced with Spider-Man since that. Does anything even come close to that level?
No,
not at all. Like when we were kids and we were watching this stuff, like Justice League Unlimited, bro. Justice League Unlimited had an entire season that was built up over the long run of the government being incredibly fucking corrupt to the point where Lex Luthor is about to become president and destroy everything. Like it's bad. It's really bad. Remember the episode where Lex Luthor just tweaks the fuck out of Superman just to wind him up, so he puts on this big fucking spectacle so Superman will destroy it and cause everybody to fear him. Like, there was some really crazy stuff. The Question being tortured like in an underground government facility that nobody is supposed to know about. Yeah, that shit was happening. Yeah. In Superman the Animated Series, before you even got to Justice League, the government was going to straight up execute Superman and Supergirl, who was after Superman was like mind controlled by Darkseid. And the thing is, yes, you can argue, hey, look, it's the government. They can't take the chance. He literally just started war on Earth. Why are they executing Supergirl, the person that was fighting on their side, trying to destroy him?
Wait, how they couldn't even do that? Unless they had kryptonite in their hands.
They had Red Sun, and they hit them with a kryptonite missile.
Oh.
They hit them with a kryptonite missile, which would cause them to be able to be captured, and then they kept them in these Red Sun rooms, and were going to give them lethal kryptonite injections. All without any trial in a secret underground government facility. Then you get into Justice League Unlimited, where it's like the entirety of Cadmus is just dark and corrupt and underground. And this is like the official US government. Yeah. And the thing is, like, there was a bunch of like scenes where you see like Superman just goes to this government facility to free the Question, and he just like treats it like it's paper. Right? They can't actually stop him. And this is everything the government is afraid of. If Superman chooses to oppose them, they can't stop him. That's the reality of the situation. That's why they're so scared. And that's why they're doing all this insane, crazy stuff, because Superman is an actual threat to the government. This is all stuff in fucking children's cartoons, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And let's not forget that episode where on the Superman birthday episode either. That one was also bad.
God. Yeah, where he's trapped in this delusion and he basically has everything he wants. A normal life, a wife, a son. And he has to sacrifice it all. Because it's not real. Because everything he wants, and he has to basically, you know, what was the thing Mongol says? Ripping out his own heart. But that's what he did. And then you see Bruce have to do it too. Where Bruce is finally seeing his like parents and they survive. And he's happy because they're finally not dead. And then Bruce has to basically just allow it to happen again in front of him. Like both Superman and Batman had to deal with the same thing. Like in that moment. Except Superman was really, really, really deep into it, where he had experienced this entire different life. And even then had all the memories of it still. Like, that's fucked. That's entirely fucked.
Yeah. And speaking of darker tones, you know what surprisingly had a really dark tone episode? Was the Batman the Brave and the Bold, where Batman finally actually confronts Joe Chill, the guy.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
That episode was like, okay, that was a really great episode.
That was crazy because Batman the Brave and the Bold was this like really, really light-hearted series. And then all of a sudden you had this episode where they're trying to convince Batman to either kill or not kill the man that murdered his parents.
Yeah, and I thought it was really great. It was like probably one of the best episodes that came out of that series.
Well, and look, the thing is, you can have very dark elements where your character doesn't actually have to go all the fucking way. Right? Like, you can have Batman push to that limit where he wants to fucking murder somebody, but ultimately chooses not to. But you can make people empathize with that emotion because a lot of people will feel it at one point in their lives. And it's an important message that, no, don't go down that path. Nowadays, you have cartoons where it's just like, it's ridiculous. It's nonsense. It's overtly fucking cartoonish. When these are supposed to be like somewhat serious characters, like I don't understand the messages they're trying to teach these kids. Because when we got these messages, we were told about like morality and things, and we were shown characters pushed to that fucking limit. Nowadays, it's just like morality is, it doesn't really matter. Evil isn't always evil. Evil is sometimes actually just really good, and you're just misunderstanding, and you need to stop fighting it. That's fuck, man.
Yeah.
It's no wonder kids are so fucked up now. Okay.
The messages aren't as great nowadays in cartoons.
I mean, I think the messages just aren't great in anything, and that's the real problem. There's no morality that people can agree upon. Everything is just fucking subjective. Okay. Let's talk about the pieces of shit, though.
Yes, this one.
I think I know what your problem is.
I don't have a problem.
You need less Jesus. Less Jesus than you have to smoke these motherfuckers out here because you know I am. I'm being
dude. I could stop getting
yeah. Come at these motherfuckers full force.
Let's keep this ambiguous because that's fun. You know, you're.
I mean, fuck, man. Yeah, like the thing is, this is how a lot of people feel right now. And I feel like it's happening more and more. I think people are just getting very fed up with people that lie and people who are just overtly dishonest in order to benefit themselves or benefit their cause. And it's across the board. Like, I think a lot of things are leading to it. You know, obviously you have the whole thing with everything being dunked into some sort of political thing. Everything, literally everything, has some sort of political agenda behind it, or it feels like people are trying to force it into it. You have what we saw with the Amber Heard trial, and not just that, the aftermath of that trial, where people are still desperately trying to convince the world that Amber Heard is actually a victim. Mainstream media outlets are still propagating that fucking message, and it's insane to like the common person, and it's driving them up a fucking wall when they see it just thrust out into their fucking faces. Then you have just,
and it really,
I was gonna say, then you have like just the day-to-day shit or the drama where you just see people be overtly fucking two-faced to benefit themselves, and I think it's just driving people nuts.
Your little discussion about that we talked about earlier, a little clip.
If you don't like Nick, not watching him is always an option. But
you're gonna make me defend YouTube.
He should be allowed to be he should be allowed to be there for the people who want to see them. I'm sorry, what were you gonna say?
Well, you're gonna make me defend YouTube because you say the internet. I don't think Nick's been kicked off the internet, nor should he be. But I mean, YouTube gets to select what it.
You know what's really fucking hilarious about this bastard making these statements? YouTube didn't make the fucking call.
No.
Look, here's the problem with YouTube, you fucking loser. This isn't even like a legal thing. This has nothing to do with legality or a private platform, whatever. This is just like a question of like a business, right? They've automated all of this nonsense to the point where a psychotic fucking loser can get a group of people all fired up to mass flag another user. And it happens all the fucking time. And YouTube isn't like sitting there looking at, 100+ reports on a channel. No, they have a fucking algorithm that looks at it and just says, oh, shut it down. Too many bad reports.
Which is still very shit, by the way.
It's a terrible system. It's a terrible fucking system. You don't need to deep throat YouTube's fucking dick like that. You can just say, yeah, the system's bad. He's being mass flagged. I mean, bro, it's really funny. First off, I don't think that he should be flagged for any of it, right? When I was talking about it, I was saying he's going to get unbanned because they're just being mass flagged. That's all. They're going to be unbanned because he's just getting mass flagged. And YouTube has a terrible system. And Nick is A, lawyer, and B, has an MCM.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like why you would sit there and go like, you're gonna make me need to defend YouTube. Oh, fuck off. Richard Hogg got called names by Nick. Oh, he's gonna get called a lot more fucking names because when you don't have fucking principles.
Oh, he's gonna get called worse.
When you don't have fucking principles to stand behind, yeah, man, people are gonna really start tearing into you.
Yeah, no, look at what Drexel. That isn't even the worst what Drexel could say to you.
Oh, honey boo boo. He is not experienced what people can, the mean, bad, mean words people will say to you online. Oh, you precious little angel.
It wants to do with its platform, no?
Well, not if Texas has its way, but that's another topic for another time, maybe. And for what it's worth,
look at that little grin. Look at that little grin. The little grin on Richard's face.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
he is based in Texas. So he's got that going for him.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of hope for that Fifth Circuit opinion.
Yeah, he's unbanned, you
You're funny.
fucking loser. Fucking loser. I swear, it's crazy to me because you don't even need to like have a legal stance on the subject. You really didn't have to. You didn't have to have one because we all knew he was being mass flagged over the fucking Keffel shit. We all knew it. I mean, come on. He got yeeted when he was live streaming. That's clearly the algorithm doing that, because even if it was some shrimp dick loser employee at YouTube that just had this personal grudge and they just really wanted to see his channel taken down, even they would have the single fucking brain cell that it would take for them to realize that they shouldn't do it when he is fucking live streaming. Even they would have that single one functioning brain cell to say don't do it when he's live streaming. Because that alerted everybody. That made it a fucking spectacle. God damn. I don't know if this is a situation where you're like book smart, so you like lack all fucking common sense. Maybe that's the problem here. But I also think that Richard is just a piece of shit. I also think that Richard is just a cocksucker. I also think that Richard... That was I didn't mean to click that. That was an accident.
That was the most terrible one. Did you?
That was a total accident. I didn't mean that, Richard. That was just a clip from the Chappelle show, which I think is hilarious, which is why I have it. That's all. Chappelle show, run by a black guy. Oh man, let's keep going.
Well, I reviewed it and I thought it was really, really good, personally.
Oh. And the thing is,
what a smart ass.
You know the fucking pussy ass bitches who aren't your friends.
Look at their facial
I love how he just like
None of
zooms
these
in
other
on her.
content creators are going to say,
Yeah, I mean, the
fuck
facial expressions
everybody
tell everything.
who calls themselves, I'm saying it right now, put my money on this right now, put my fucking money on this. Anybody who is in LawTube or calls themselves in LawTube, particularly those that came on Nick's show, that streamed with him, that were there grifting off him, particularly back in the day, particularly if they were during the Rittenhouse. Anybody who came on that stream, who came on his platform, they grew their channels, they grew relatively big, right? And if they are not covering this, if they're not supporting him, they are full of shit. You should unsubscribe from them.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, that's what I did for Legal Bites.
Oh no. The thing is, if I knew about it with Legal Bites when she did that shit with the DUI guy, right? It was really fucking apparent what kind of person she was when she did it to him, right? So I'm not surprised at all that when Nick Rekieta is dealing with these mass flagging campaigns, that these two idiots shut the fuck up, right? Especially her. The other guy, I didn't really know his name, to be honest with you, until this shit was popping off. And I was just like, wow.
I knew about him, but I just forgot about it briefly. Since he only popped on a few times compared to everyone else.
Yeah. And then he grew a platform, and now he's got these like this gosh, it's like you have little tiny balls, but mentally you think that they're ginormous. Right? It's kind of like that. You gained a platform, and now you're just like, I'm going to piss down on everybody who helped me get there because he called me a name. Oh,
I'm going to say it. You should goddamn unsubscribe. I'm sorry. That's my personal opinion. I'm not going to fucking hold back. All these other people, they're like, oh, it would hurt your feelings. I don't want to anger the fucking communist cabal that's going on here. No, I don't give a fuck. If they are not supporting him right now, this is it. This is do or die, motherfuckers. When somebody's deleted off of YouTube, you have to say something. If you're not saying something, you're a goddamn pussy. You're a fucking Judas Iscariot, okay? And you might as well go join the fucking Troons and Chris Boozy.
Right, where
fucking Chris Boozy. Oh god.
Yeah.
There is not enough time to derail with that motherfucker, but fuck him.
Yeah. By the way, shout out to Legal Mindset. By the way, that man's a homie.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
well,
sorry.
Oh no! I got to see him when we're at Matsuri and everything.
Yeah, we both saw him. We were hanging out and he's a chill dude.
Well, the shit that he was telling us about the food in Korea, where he's like, well, they'll bring you the octopus and it's live when they bring it to the table, but then they cut it in front of you and it's still kind of squirming. I'm like, I mean, I know that's how the octopus works. I just wouldn't eat a squirming fucking tentacle that was sitting in front of me. No, right? I don't think I could fucking do it. Like he is a man amongst men for being able to actually swallow that.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how you do it.
But I definitely
for me, if you killed a live chicken right in front of me and served to me, I wouldn't be able to eat that immediately.
Oh, I would. Well, hold on. If it was a live chicken and you cooked it in front of me and it was no longer still a live chicken moving, I could eat it.
Yeah, I just need some time to process that.
No, I wouldn't. Fuck it. I mean, food's food.
I know.
When
it's just like I just don't like seeing it
fucking moving. Right, bro? I like sushi. I like raw fish, but like when it's still fucking moving, it's a bit of a different story. I'm not gonna lie. That's my one limit. And the thing is, I'm the guy who wants rare steak so I can see the blood coming out of the fucking cow. But if the bitch is actually mooing on my plate, I'm not eating it. Like there's some limits. I'm not a savage, sir. but like beyond that. No, he's a cool dude. And the thing is, he's pretty open, he's pretty upfront with things. And I think, for most people, that's why you like a guy like that, right?
Yeah.
But these other individuals, like I said, when it comes to legal bites, when she did that shit with DUI guy, it was pretty fucking obvious.
Where my man Kurt, is being an absolute bro and has been this entire time through all the banning. No shortage of support from Kurt, but one of the people on the panel there had invited me somewhere.
Oh, and there's the wedding shit.
Then, when it looked like I might go, there was some tension, we'll say, and I did not go for completely unrelated reasons because I would have gone anyway. But let's just say if I would have showed up, people would not have been happy about that, despite my very, very, very fucking neutral take on all of the drama that was going on at the time.
But we do take the process of the judicial system, the court system, very, very seriously. And we take court rules also very, very seriously. So I wanted to make a statement about that. When we are sending folks into the courtroom, we have an expectation, a hope that folks are going to be following the rules of the courtroom.
As apparently,
bitch, have you seen Law and Order? I don't expect that at all.
You know what? Law and Order. No. Did you watch the fucking trial? I'm sorry. Like watching that fucking trial, there was a lot of shit that I don't think anyone would expect or call fucking professional. And I'm saying it was coming from attorneys at the actual fucking trial. But hey, you want to lose your fucking shit because a guy was like making a face when some unprofessional shit was going down, like everybody else in the fucking gallery? Is that what they call it? The place where everybody sits? I think so. Whatever. Where all the fucking spectators are, they're all making faces. The lawyers are chuckling and giggling because it's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
And you want to sit there and have this like moral fucking grandstand position. You can eat several dicks, bitch. I don't fucking care. The guy is literally going onto your live stream and giving updates. And bitch, that's the only reason why I went to watch your fucking channel. And you want to behave that way? I'm sorry. Maybe it's not unprofessional, as you would say, but it's dis-fucking loyal. And it speaks a lot to your fucking morality and your character as a human being. And see, my problem is when I see someone in that light, I'm fucking done. There's no reason for me to sit there and fucking pretend you're gonna fucking grow out of that shit. You're a grown fucking woman. Fuck off.
Too much. I think people can figure out what I'm talking about.
Well, you're very controversial, so you know.
But even after that, on some other streams where I appeared with this person, I said, no drama from me, no drama on my side. I'm all good. Everything's cool. But apparently that might not have been reciprocally true, we'll say. But, you know, some people just don't have the courage to say it, I guess, until they think you're gone.
Yeah. He's not wrong. He's not wrong, though.
He's not. Here's the thing. When Rekieta got banned, how many people went immediately started taking a victory lap all over him? And I was sitting there going, like, he's coming back. Like, what the fuck are you idiots doing? Like, even the ones who like fucking vehemently fucking hate his fucking guts know he's going to be back pretty soon. So why are you pretending this is some fucking victory? I didn't fucking get that. I never will. But there you go.
You guys know me. I don't want to fucking have drama. I don't care. People will do what they do and say what they say, and I will ignore it for a really, really, really fucking long time because it's fine. Like I'm an interesting commodity. I'm abrasive and offensive. But what I don't do is I don't smoke people until they smoke me.
All right. First off, June,
Dead
yes,
chat.
It is dead chat. But look, I need the watch time, so we'll keep going.
Why not?
This is the super chat. These hoes ain't ...
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that coming in from this stream. I was like, ooh. You already know. You already know what he means. Drexel just needs to finish the sentence.
And you know, I had not even seen that clip that we're talking about here. I had not seen that clip. I didn't even look. I didn't care. And I gave blanket statements about everybody who, you know, everybody was really supportive. And then I called out people very specifically that I knew were supportive that I could think of. But, you know, like after seeing that clip, I was like, you know, that's kind of some bullshit. Like that's just fucking kind of some bullshit. Because I don't recall ever saying a cross or negative word about either of the people on that stream at all, ever.
Yeah, there's no reason for that at all.
And I was very surprised to see that. Like, but you know, that's how some people are, and it's too bad.
The Jack Murphy beard.
Oh man, the thing is, I watched. I don't know what's at the very end here because this is basically the point where I watched it. I was like, oh, we got to watch the video on while we're streaming. Okay, so I've got some things I want to say about the two, as Devin would say. I don't know if it's really me popping off, but it's certainly nowhere near the level that these two have already been like torn apart.
You ain't. I was gonna say you're not angry.
Yeah, no, Well, the thing is,
Nick's level of ranting yet.
Well, the thing is, like, these people didn't fuck me over, right? These people didn't fucking pretend to be my friend. These people didn't like build themselves off of me and then turn around when I was dealing with something. Again, something that here's the sad thing, right? It's not even a risk to fucking say, hey, he's being mass flagged. That's wrong. You know, people being able to mass flag people is a very shitty thing, and YouTube allowing it is a shitty thing. That's not a fucking, my God, that's not going out on a branch. That's just the fucking truth. That's what most people would fucking say in that situation. The fact that these two couldn't says a lot about them. I don't know what else. Like, it's the most basic shit. You're not going out on a fucking ledge to say, hey, he's being mass flagged and mass flagging is bad. It's not that much. God damn. Fuck me.
It was pretty breaded, pretty much bullshit to see that. That's the way it is, man. That's the way it is. I'm out here, and when I thought that my words could get some people into some hot shit, I extracted myself from the community. I was like, nobody needs to apologize or own anything that I do ever, right? Like no one's responsible for what I say, and I don't want anybody to do that. I don't want some like organization to be at risk because I think that's super gay. But no, it was like so I extracted myself. But you know, like if people want to be, if people want to have things to say about me, that's fine. But I've never said anything negative about any of them. Even when one of them pulled some extreme bullshit, in my opinion, I was very tame in my thing, even apologetic in my criticism and saying, oh yeah. When I don't know if you know about this drama, but when during the Johnny Depp trial, there was a moment.
Real quick, because I will say this. There are very few times where I've seen, I can't think of really any off the top of my head even, where I've seen Nick just go off on somebody over something. And the only thing I can really think of is like the shit with Perfection, right?
Oh, yeah, I remember that guy.
Yeah, and even then, Nick allowed him to talk and showed him respect that he wasn't due in any way, shape, or form, and let Perfection talk himself into something before Nick finally went for his fucking throat. Even the situation most recently with the Duncan guy, who I think is deserving of less than zero respect. I think he's someone who's deserving of only ridicule and mockery. Because that's what that guy is. Nick showed him respect and allowed him all the ability to talk himself into something stupid before finally going off on him. So when he says like that he was apologetic when he talked about something, I believe him because he seems like the sort of person to not want to start shit with people just for the sake of starting shit with people. Even if he's in the right, he seems like he's careful in, I wouldn't say choosing his battles, but like, I guess that'd be the best way of putting it. Just, he seems to show people respect, even if they're not do it, just to avoid confrontation that is pointless. I guess that's the best way of saying it.
Moment where a DUI guy was in the
I remember
courtroom.
that.
Yeah, because what happened in the aftermath, the whole, he's not welcome, blah, 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 blah. I thought that was all kind of bullshit. And so I just said, this is a problem with communities. This is a problem with people making communities and then those communities becoming something. It's like, you can't do this. You don't own.
Yeah, and he gave Duncan money.
Unless people all
the guy was a
consent
piece
to
of
being
shit.
owned by it or whatever. Yeah. And I gave a very neutral pitch and even said some things like, you know what, I don't think anything was malicious here. I think it was maybe a bad look, but things are fine. And I tried to give people the benefit of the doubt and allow for redemption because you know me, too much Jesus or whatever.
You got way too much, fam. I'm trying to take that Jesus out of you. I'm trying to take that Jesus out of you. I mean, I may
keep
need
your
some.
hands away from my orifices.
Lions, tigers, bears are my king of the jungle. I stand for the pride.
That's actually a funny edit.
No, it is, but I don't know what that's from, and I don't know if it's copyrighted music.
Oh, yeah, I don't blame you there.
Yeah.
More than likely it could be.
I mean, everything is copyrighted in some way, shape, or form at this point. Like, you could copyright yourself whistling. Okay, so listen, when it comes down to legal look, when it comes down to just about anybody, I think legal bites and this Richard the bitch guy, whatever the fuck his name is.
Richard
Richard the Hoe. Okay. Okay, so legal bites and Richard the Hoe. Both of these people were, regardless of how you want to put it, more than willing to associate with Nick Rekieta when it would benefit them. Had no issue with it. The moment Nick is dealing with something, which is, again, a false flagging campaign that has been going on for quite some time, won't have his back. And when it came to that Richard guy, just kind of like openly siding with YouTube in the most idiotic of ways, because again, this was not YouTube making a stance on this. It was quite literally a false flagging campaign. And when he sits there and goes, well, it's a private platform, they can, I don't think it's, they should be able to do what they want. I don't even know how to respond to that. I don't know many people, specifically, I don't know any real content creators who would sit there and say false flag campaigns, that's just a product of YouTube, and that's A-okay. It's how YouTube wants to run things. I don't know any fucking content creator who could actually say that with a straight face. And that's probably why that little bitch was grinning as it came out of his fucking mouth. God damn people like that. Then you moved on to Legal Bites, who, again, I'm not entirely sure why people were surprised. I'm really not. Because Legal Bites had already pulled this shit with the DUI guy.
And she already seemed fake as shit before. So.
Oh yeah, it was all about her. And even when, and the thing is, I thought it was great because when she did it with the DUI guy, she took a fucking hit. And then the stuff happens with Rekieta, and there she is, keeping her mouth shut. Fuck off. Fuck the fuck off. These people are fake. They're two-faced. They only want to benefit themselves. And when they see an opportunity, in the case of Richard the Hoe, to take a shot at somebody who had benefited him, he took it. Sided with YouTube. Fucking creep. Now, look, last topic for the night. I was going to spend a little bit more time on it. It's just, let's be real. Rings of Power is a terrible fucking show. It's awful in every single way, shape, and form. They've fucked off all of these characters. Their shit in there just objectively makes zero sense. And I mean, from like an actual like standpoint, when you're going to have this big battle in a fucking town that's being sieged by orcs, like logistically, you need to actually look at that situation and make sure the shit that you are putting out there kind of makes, actual, sense if it was happening in your world. And the things that it doesn't. Your characters go from saying one thing in one episode to the very next episode acting entirely different. I think that's what pisses people off at the Harfoots, beyond them just being annoying. Because I think they're fucking annoying. They're really annoying. But also, how are you going to do this thing where they're like, we leave no Harfoot behind, and then they're constantly just leaving people behind or trying to kill people or just acting like fucking morons and then exiling people. Like, what do you fucking mean? Like, it's the weirdest fucking shit. It really is. It really is. Fuck, man. The show is god awful. They censor fucking reviews of that fucking show. They don't let people hear what's actually like being said. It's garbage. It really is. There's one more fucking episode left, and still nothing of interest has fucking happened.
Oh god. I haven't watched Ring of Powers. Wait, have you actually watched it?
Yes.
Oh, I feel sorry for you needing to watch it.
Oh, dude, I'm not even kidding anymore. At this point, I'm just skimming for something interesting to fucking happen. Like, my thing is, the dwarves. I was very interested in them until recently, when you had Durin, the son, try to start a fucking coup against his father because his father is old and is suppressing him and is afraid to change. And I'm just like, my goodness, dude. Why are you fucking saying any of this shit? Because it's what the writers believe, that the old things in the past need to go away because the new things are good and better. Yeah, that's not fucking Tolkien in any way, shape, or form. That's your fucking writers who have their heads up their asses. But also, why not just say, hey, if the elves all die, we're next. We need to work with them. Like, why not just say that? If we don't help them, evil wins. Because that's way more fucking Tolkien, at least. At fucking least. Not, my dad is old and wrong and bad, for he is old and wrong and will not listen to me. I know what needs to be done, for I am promoting the new stuff, the good stuff. Like a coup against my own fucking father. God damn. Well, like, this goes beyond. This goes well beyond not understanding Tolkien. This is flat out understanding Tolkien and wanting to take a stance against what he believed in. Using his own fucking world to do it. It's blatant. I'm sorry. It's blatant. And again, when it comes right down to it, yes, this looks like it was written by fucking children. Like nobody had like any sense of like quality fucking control on this and just took the first fucking draft of every fucking episode and made sure that the people writing the episodes never spoke to the like one person's writing episode 1 and then somebody else is writing episode 3 and somebody else is writing episode 4 and somebody else is writing episode 2, and they'll never fucking communicate with each other. Fuck. Sounds like House of Dragon.
Yeah, when I heard House of Dragon,
House of the Dragon.
I thought that one was good though.
My thing is, I'm waiting to watch it like in a binge. So I watched the first few episodes, and it's good, but Game of Thrones really fucking pissed me off with the way it ended. So I'm like, I will wait to see the full season come out, and then I'll just binge watch it. And then I'll decide if it's good or not when it comes, because Game of Thrones really, really, really fucked me up. I can't trust TV shows anymore. No, I'm fucking around. But no joke. Like when it comes to Rings of Power, it's a unique fucking stupid show. And the thing is, it's worse than She-Hulk in the sense that it has the budget for them to power through a lot of stupidity. It has the name recognition of Lord of the Rings. It has way more going for it than She-Hulk did. And it was the most inconsistent shit possible. Right? At least She-Hulk is shit, but it's consistently shit with the same writing team, knowing it's shit and continuing on their shit stories because that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to give you shit, and they gave you shit. But Rings of Power was actually trying, which is hilarious to say because it doesn't look like they were actually trying. Oh man, it's good, but that's what Rings of Power is sounding like. Yeah, no, I get it.
That's what I say.
All right. Well, guys, that's it for the stream. I appreciate y'all for tuning in again. Make sure you like and subscribe. I don't know why you would stick with me for 2.5 hours if you weren't already subscribed, but if that's you, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Honestly, subscribe already, piece of shit.
Okay. Damn, way to go hard.
All right, guys, that's it. I'll see you here on Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Peace.
So long.